and we are moving into our how-to segment for today. We are joined by makeup artist Tanya Tanisha. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And we have, well, your model here today is Miss Brianna, I have to say that. And Tanya Tanisha, who's wearing possibly the coolest shirt I've seen so far.
Right.
You can go ahead and show that off, right? Fully vaccinated. Gotta get one of those. But the point is that you are going to teach us how to do Halloween makeup at home.
Right.
Like for beginner level, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So some of these hacks I use still personally.
Okay.
But today I'm going to show you guys how to achieve certain special effects looks with, by using stuff that you can find at home.
Okay.
All right. So for me personally, as if you can see my eye, I have
It's a scary
a lesion looking like I got scratched in the eye. And of course, the contact lens, you can always up the ante when it comes to Halloween.
No, right.
So what I'm going to do for her, I'm going to show you guys how I achieve the same scar-like look.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to use only, I'm going to use like 3 ingredients for this one. So regular.
This is what you call scar wax?
No. This is scarring.
Oh, how to do a scar.
Yeah,
Okay.
this will show how to do like burns, how to do also wrinkly skin and things like
Okay.
that, scrapes and stuff. So first thing you're going to need is toilet paper.
Okay.
Easy. A little bit of water and school glue. That's it, really.
All right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of glue on my palette. I'm going to wet my finger just to wet the area. And let's start. I'm just doing. I'm going to do it on her forehead. So I'm just going to wet the forehead just a little bit. And I'm going to take the tissue, a torn regular piece of tissue, and I'm going to put it on here.
Okay.
Wow.
Now I'm going to take the glue, press it along the edges. Right.
So this is just regular white school glue.
Regular white school glue. You know, as kids, we used to play around with the glue, let it dry, and then peel it off and say, oh, we're decomposing. It's the same concept. It's amazing that all these childhood things come right back.
I know, I started playing with it already. I'm like tempted to do that one where, did you do that in school?
Always.
You make your hand peel
all
off?
the time.
We did, and imagine we're prepping ourselves.
Or poor parents, we didn't think of what things cost then.
That's true. Hi, Mom. So I'm just going to take that, and then once it's on the skin, we're just going to let it dry fully.
Yeah.
And then
So you put it on with the water. The water helps it to stay to the face.
Yes.
And then around the edges, you use the white glue.
yeah,
to stick
use
it
the
down.
glue. So for a more crinkly, more wrinkle effect, what you can do is you can add more glue to it. And it's not going to be perfect. It's going to tear. It's going to be all over the place, but that's
You have to
fine.
be gentle. at the same
Yeah,
time.
but you know, it's fine. We don't want it to look too uniform. We want to look like we got busted in the face,
Yeah, right.
you know?
So it's not supposed to look
So
like
it's not
a
supposed to look
smooth
perfect.
toilet
Yeah.
paper.
So what we're going to do after this is we're going to apply our foundation or face paint or whatever we're using. And then we're going to cut it open. And through TV Magic, I'm going to show you because I've already done it on my other model who's right there waiting for me. And so when this dries, I'm just going to show you how I go ahead and paint it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to show you guys how I make fake blood.
Ooh.
And again, these are things that you can find
So
in
you
your
don't
home.
have to buy it.
No, you do not have to buy it. You can make it at home. It's non-toxic and it's actually pretty delicious.
That's the blood.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
Yes. And
Delicious.
it's really delicious. And I'm going to show you guys a video on how I actually make this. Yes, it's really good. It's really, really good. So if you look at this, it kind of looks like it, right?
Yes, it does.
It looks a lot like
Yeah.
it.
Okay, open your mouth to taste it.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. You can take a spray in your hand and then
Oh, really?
taste it. Yeah, it's really good.
It's meant to look like
It's a
blood,
mental
right?
thing, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll try to come up with telling you what it is. That's what it looks like.
Aha, tell me what it tastes like.
You're bleeding.
It's really good.
So let's see.
It's good.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
I'm fine consuming my own
Yeah.
blood-like looking liquid.
Totally
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good.
You're not gonna try it?
Gotta try
I'm
it.
gonna try it.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm
But
good.
what I made this with was actually powdered sugar,
Okay.
cocoa powder, and food coloring.
It's like red velvet. That's what I was thinking. That's
Exactly.
what it tastes like.
So if you look on the screen, I showed you guys a video.
Okay.
I made a video, sorry, showing the process of how I made it.
Oh,
Milo, that's what it was. I was thinking red velvet the entire. I'm like, this is like red velvet.
But it works, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't measure anything. I just pretty much eyeballed it, put it in a jar, shook it up, and
You add red and green
red and green, yeah.
so that you move away from that Christmas red to more the blood red.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you see how that looks? It's pretty gory, but it's
Yeah.
a hit with the kids, especially when I'm doing Halloween
Yeah.
makeup for kids and stuff.
course.
And like I said, it's non-toxic, so they can ingest it. It's totally fine. Sad for their parents when they get the sugar rush and running all over the place, but that's fine.
Or the poor parent who comes in and I'm like eating my blood.
Right, right. So I've done looks as well with this for years. For
Yeah.
years now, I've been doing looks with fake blood and stuff.
Why'd you decide to make your own?
Because it's just one of those things, I saw it online and I said, so I can make this because I can buy it. But again, when I'm working with kids and sometimes people develop allergies and things like that, I wanted to come up with a safe, non-toxic way to make it. And it's there. There are so many ingredients. This is just the ones that I use.
Okay.
So you can do it with corn
So
syrup and
there
stuff.
you go. Your DIY fake blood.
Fake blood, yes.
Yeah.
And that's a trick there because I was wondering why you had the green, but it makes sense if you want the darker color.
Right, right. So it adds a little bit more depth and stuff, so it makes it look a lot more realistic. And if you want it dried on, thicker blood, you can add flour or a little bit of cornstarch.
I think what's fun to emphasize here is that these are household items.
Exactly.
You don't really have to go out to find these items, and so it's a fun activity for you and the kids if you really want to do something like that.
Exactly. Now there's a, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick my other model.
Come on. We got,
Liam.
Yes. Hey,
it's you.
come.
Yeah. You're going to wake him up from the dead.
Yes, wake up from the
talked
dead.
about
Hi, your zombie walk.
Okay, you can go off and do it again.
All right, hurry up, go.
Because he was practicing his zombie walk, so now we'll do it again.
Come, do your zombie walk. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, there he is.
You're a good-looking zombie. All right, so can I get you?
So this is to show you what it looks
Yeah,
like.
so this is good. This is just showing you guys more or less what it looks like. So have a. So we peeled it off a little bit here.
Yeah.
But this is what the dried-on version of it looks like. Turn your head. Right. So it looks like crinkly skin,
Right.
and to add more of an effect to it, so what I can do is sometimes I would just
Break it
carefully
open.
break it open, and then it looks like loose skin.
Skin is peeling off.
Oops, sorry. So it looks like peeled off skin. So what I do at this point, I'm gonna take a little bit of paint. And this isn't special paint, it's just paint that I get from any craft store. So I just take a little bit of paint. And I'm gonna fill in these areas here that prematurely peeled. And I'm gonna take my little brush here just to add some spookiness to it. Gonna get some black. Yeah, much better. So I'm gonna paint inside black so it's weird and gory. And this is Liam's favorite holiday. Well, not a holiday, but this is his favorite time of year.
So how do you choose what you want to do for your face? You like scary?
What's your favorite character for Halloween?
A football zombie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he
Football
wants to be a
zombie.
football zombie.
Okay.
Nice.
It's pretty specific.
I know, right?
You're lucky I'm mine at this this field. So I'm gonna take some of my fake, and I want to show you something too. Something else that I do. So with the school glue as well, what I can do is I'm gonna show you guys how I make a scar
Okay.
using just school glue as well. So one of the things that we did, and let me just show it on her very quickly. So I'm gonna use my hands because again, we like getting messy. So I'm just gonna show you real quickly what I do on her. to create a scar. I'm gonna show it on his face because it's already dry.
Yeah.
It's already dry, sorry. So I'm just gonna make a line
Yeah.
with the glue and let that dry.
Okay.
And then when that dries, I come back and I make another line.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna layer it on, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So of course it's time consuming. It takes a little bit to dry. But when
Yeah.
that's dry, and I did it on his side of the face here, when it's dry, I can cut it. Hold still.
So that's all glue?
This
What you're
is all
cutting
glue.
I'm
Paul
just making
is
sure
so
it's not the
nervous. He
skin.
thinks that you're cutting his face open.
No, but it looks fun,
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It
I think
looks
right now
fun.
somebody's calling 911 as they see this video.
right?
It's like, what are they
Call
doing?
human
right?
services for me. So I'm just gonna carefully
Wow.
cut it. And it kind of gives that illusion that we actually have our face ripped.
Are you okay?
Well, listen, if you would see this shot right now, if you cutting that glue, it does not. You know, I'm
He
sorry
has a
if you
perfect
if you
face.
just tuned in and you saw that. This is special effects makeup. Don't be too worried. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So let's see here.
So I'm just gonna cut it a little bit more, a little wider. Don't worry, when we're at home, we do this a lot more professionally, but for the sake of TV.
Yeah.
So I want it open a little bit, and when it's open like that, you can paint it with a
So
little
once
bit of
again,
black.
what he did was just you layered on school glue
I
till
did,
it dried,
and
and
I-
then you put the paint on top of it.
Yeah, right in between the little lesions here, all the little cuts that I made, I'm gonna put the paint
And
in
it could
there.
almost look like an extended smile.
Exactly. So even if
Yeah.
you wanted, so all these hacks that I'm showing you is to achieve a lot of different
Yeah.
Halloween
There's so
looks
much you
and
could
stuff.
do
There's
with
so
it.
much you can do with it.
Yeah.
So if you want to look like the Joker
Yeah.
or Harley Quinn or anything,
Yeah.
that's kind of one of the methods that we use to kind of get that extended smile or stuff. I get it. All right, and of course for added effect,
We gotta get in there.
you gotta get in there with the fake blood.
Don't open your mouth. It's not to eat.
I think he likes it. So we just add a little bit. It's gory. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. There we go. So we have the fake blood,
gosh.
and he can eat it if
Don't
he
forget
wants,
that
of course.
open wound.
Well, let's
that
do
needs
this one
to
right
bleed a
here.
bit. It's
Yeah.
cold, I know.
Oh, gross. And it looks great when it starts dripping down and everything.
Yeah.
It gives you that same kind of effect. I love it.
I love it.
This is the only time of year I love it.
Do you eat it all the time?
I ate it one time.
Okay.
We did this for school one time. Not last year, the year before, and it was so cute because everyone was staring at him.
Yeah.
He had this. Everyone had their little Spider-Man costume, or princesses, and everything. And here he came, walking in with all this blood on
Special
his shirt and everything. It was wonderful. So let me show you something else that I made. This is
Yes.
called scar wax, or
This is what I wanted to know.
so this is homemade
can
scar
share.
wax. Yeah, you guys can share that. And what it is really is just flour
It feels
and
like cookie
Vaseline.
dough.
Flour and Vaseline.
Flour and Vaseline. So if you look at the screen, I did a gunshot wound using that, and it's pretty fairly easy to use. You know, it was horrid. My mom hated it.
I haven't seen it yet. It's
Yeah.
gonna get it up. I'll see it now.
Yeah, so I think they're showing it now. So it was literally a gunshot wound that I made. So it's pretty easy to use. So what you do is you kind of knead it out like dough, Play-Doh,
Yeah.
and then you can blend the edges using more Vaseline, and it melts. So again, I just painted it, added some foundation on it to kind of blend with the skin. I made that same fake blood.
You glue it on?
No.
No, you just pinch it.
Yeah, you pinch it
So
on.
if you want to give
Oh.
him like that Joker ear. Oh, this one.
The only thing with the
Oh,
scar wax
my
though,
gosh,
this
look at
homemade.
that.
Yeah. So I stipple on the fake blood. Get it dripping.
Look at
It was
that.
actually pretty good. I think I ate some. Yeah. And then that's it right
That
there.
looks
wow.
so realistic.
Yeah.
No,
It was gross.
If I walk in
I
the
think
house
that
with
was
that,
too much for your mother.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
right. I think so.
You should have said, "Mom, please don't watch this."
No, imagine you found me on the floor with that. Oh my goodness.
right?
That's not what you
It'd
did.
be crazy. So the only thing about it though, with these homemade scar wax, you can only use it for maybe taking pictures and stuff, not for prolonged wear.
Okay.
Of course, because it's made from Vaseline. So of course, if you sweat, you're gonna look a hot mess.
Okay, good to know.
Yes, but it's very easy to make. You guys can follow me on my Instagram page, Shana Tanisha the MUA, or you can follow me on TikTok. I do some tutorials as well, and I'm gonna be posting some more of these tutorials for Halloween.
Okay, so I think this is such a, fine. You may not be able to dress up and go anywhere, but it doesn't mean that you can't have a fun time at home or at least look the part.
Right, exactly. And Halloween is fun. It's fun, Oh yeah, I spend a lot of time.
I like that one.
My son absolutely loves Halloween. It gives kids the freedom to.
I can see where he gets it from, though. It
Yeah.
seems like you have a passion for Halloween as well.
Yeah, and it's amazing how he is with it now.
Yeah.
It's birthday, then Halloween, then Christmas,
Mm.
in that order for him.
All right. And there you have Brianna. Well, thank you for showing us how the toilet paper dries on your face. Right?
Yeah, good
We've been talking about toilet paper all week. This is one new element. that
Oh,
we're
wow.
looking at. Yeah.
So again, it's the same thing. When you get that toilet paper dried, you can always just cut it out, peel it off. I think it's better when you just peel it off with your hands. It looks more realistic, than so.
More rugged.
Yeah, we want rugged. So you just peel it off. When you get that open wound, then you go ahead and paint that, put your foundation on there, and then boom.
And all you do is pat the paint on top of it. That's it.
Yeah, you just take the time, pat the paint on it. There's a picture that I did, a clown makeup that I did, where I did that same glue method, and I just kind of carved it out, that one right there. So I carved it out, again with the fake blood. Carved it out, painted it, and then you get that looks like your face was ripped off.
That's glue?
Yeah, that's all glue.
Yeah, it's
that wasn't
glue.
even toilet paper. That was just a
It's
layer of glue.
Right.
And then I carved it out.
Okay.
So all these little Halloween hacks you can do. You can up, like I said,
I'm
you can
gonna
up the ante.
Let's see how easy this is. I'm like,
Oh yes, that's easy.
devious me wants to put a bloody face on her.
Go ahead.
Alright.
So Marlene's gonna get in there. Yeah. So paint right in there.
Ooh.
Right in there.
Hmm. And then you know what? Let's get some.
Yeah.
Let's get some of this powder on. Pat it right there. Here you go.
Pat it on,
Yeah, all over
like all over
the tissue. Yeah.
Oh, the tissue.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see.
You sure you don't want to get on this?
I'll watch.
You can do
I'm
the
enjoying
other
seeing
part.
Marlene do this.
I just want to see how easy it is. I would put the fake blood, but she's wearing such a beautiful top.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's where you come in, sir. Let's put some fake blood on you.
Yeah. Put some green. Alright.
Yeah, just pat that in. And I've done this with witches, green witches, purple witches. Like I've done a lot, so. And like I said,
Ooh.
you can up the ante. And if you want it more realistic, like I said, you could just put foundation, your color foundation
Yeah.
on there. There you
Oh,
go.
look at that.
See?
It already looks like something.
See, I don't have to work anymore.
No, there you go.
Well, we said it had to be easy enough to do at home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, people are watching saying, well, that doesn't look so easy. Oh,
That's fine. We like ruggedness. We want it to look messed up.
wow.
That already looks,
Yeah, you look
you
like
know, like
you
a scar.
getting a serious fight.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But you're
This one
green.
is dry.
But
All
you-
right.
Oh, I could
Yes.
open this for you.
Right.
So get in there with a bit more of that black paint. There you go.
Mm.
Let's see, where is she? There.
And then you can use this brush right here. Stipple on some blood so it doesn't spray all over the place.
I know.
Oh, I already dipped it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Stipple on
let's
some
see.
blood. Yeah. Oh, that's gross.
Nice.
Yep,
All right.
Stipple it on.
Yeah. All right. So clearly I'm having too much fun with this, but you know what it means? If we're having fun with it, then that means that you and the kids at
Yeah,
home
I could really see
can
the
have
kids
a
enjoying
great
this.
time.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And it's one of these activities that you can do, with your kid at home, just like what you said. Especially quarantine, maybe you might not have the opportunity to go trick-or-treating, but if not, then you can do this with your kids. Let's make fake blood. Let's dress it up and stuff. So can we get a shot of the blood right here? There we go, dripping down.
Okay.
It's gross. I love it.
Your face is rotting off already. That's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Decomposition and everything. Perfect.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in and showing us how to do this. Once again,
Thank you
your
for having me.
DIY fake blood, which is powdered sugar, powdered chocolate, and red and green food coloring, along with a bit of water, and using your favorite white glue, along with your favorite toilet paper. You did find a use for it today.
Yes,
Right.
we did.
I mean, it's useful.
We did, yeah.
And you can be able to make your own design like this. Tanya, you said you have more stuff on your Facebook page?
Yeah,
Yes,
where
I have
can we
more
find
stuff on
you?
my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Makeup by Tanya Tanisha. And you can also find me on TikTok and Instagram, Tanya Tanisha, the MUA.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brianna.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Leah. She said, I'm not going to talk, and she meant it, right?
Thank you guys so much.
So there you have it, tips and tricks for this Halloween. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break now. Oh, we have the winner for the giveaway for
Yes.
Eco Wraps BZ.
Do you
We're
remember
gonna tell
that
you
name?
who that is after
Is
the
that a
break.
break?
So stay tuned.